Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. We are just burning through this low-level science, and just look how fast that bar's going up. I like it. I don't know how long we're going to be able to do that, though, because production is starting to stall a little bit, and it's due to we're just not producing stuff fast enough. Iron is the big culprit right now. Big surprise. We just don't have the ability to keep up with what's happening down here. Yeah, you can see we have a couple of stations out of iron. That's affecting our final numbers, as it should be. The refining is working out okay. We do have a bit of an excess here in our chest, but that was going to be expected because of the extra space on the belt. It's sloppy, I guess, is what I would call that, but it is working. Oh, and by the way, I did manage to fix the plastic and green circuits. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, so we're having input problems. We're having supply problems, resource problems, and one of the things that is obvious to me is we could take out this whole setup right here and just send it down. That would definitely help. It's going to be going there eventually. The problem with that is that it's currently powering our mall, and I'm not quite done with the mall yet, and I do have plans for the mall. So I think what I want to do is basically just start outposting. It was inevitable that this episode would come. Might as well go ahead and get her done right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take out this intersection, and I'm going to turn it into a four-way. And I believe I have a four-way blueprint here. Yes, I do. And it's not one that I came up with in the series. This is one that I downloaded off of the internet, and I like it. And it seems to work out really well. It has those little boxes up there, and it fits with the it fits with what we currently have going here. Is this correct? Yes, I think it is. Okay, train's moving, so it should be fine. All right, and second thing I want to do, let's see, let's fix this power pole situation. Let's see, that's going to go, like, right there. And you are going to go right... Was it there? Ah, yes. All right, so we need to just go ahead and, let's see, hook that up to wire. I mean, can't reach. It's right there, man. Whoa, that was close. Okay, gotta start paying attention for that. And let's see, we go and wire this one up. There we go, and we can start building our rail system going up to the outpost. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the car. Don't walk through the middle of the intersection. Kitch, have you learned nothing? Or at least look both ways before you cross the intersection. I did go ahead and create an extra train. I do believe it is time that we started traveling around by train. I think we've got a big enough network where that makes sense. So we'll throw that in there. We'll throw that there for garbage. We'll get in the train, and yeah, I think it's time we start making our way up. Now, I wasn't wanting to go up too far. Actually, I think this may be far enough. That is a tiny little bit of space there. I'm hoping it won't cause too many problems. We're going to have such small trains that I don't think it will. I don't know that for a fact. That is just me being optimistic. So yeah, resource gathering and outpost building in this episode. I think my first target is going to be to go over this way and grab some stone and coal, because that is what we are the most low on, I believe. But yeah, I'd like to get some of those trains going, and then the next target is going to be iron. Iron, fortunately, is very close by. I'm not sure how far we're going to be able to make it in this particular episode, but we shall see. I'll probably just go ahead and roll these tracks out in that general direction. And right on the other side of the intro, we'll be somewhere over there next to those ore patches. Hopefully. Barring nothing interesting happens which I'm not really expecting it to. Alright, after a little bit of track and a curve or two, we have made our way over here to this area where we have some coal, some stone, and some uranium right here as well. And let's see, I went a little bit too far here. I think I want to take this back. But I did want to get up to this particular area right here so we could combine all three of these stations into one. 3 stations, maybe 4. Because we do want to put a passenger station as well. So let's just kind of go with this. Let's see. All of these are going to be 2 wide train. That is station rails. I want my station book. Where did it go? It wasn't in here. Red station book right here. So these are going to be stations of this size. We'll just keep that handy for now, and let's run this rail across here and see how we might want to do this. I think just going straight across is going to work. We don't really need to worry about a stacker. There's not going to be a lot of traffic here. They can back up on the rails. I'm perfectly okay with that. And yeah, if we bring that to right there and then pull up our station book, we want a loading station. We want loading right, though. There we go, for you. And that looks like it's going to be big enough to hold the stone. So that'll be our stone station. And we're going to want one for uranium that's going to be a little bit different, but we can use this to space it at least. So we're going to want to leave room for 2 belts coming in, and actually 2 belts coming out. 1, 2, 3. We're going to have to bring it over 1. I think that's going to have to be right there. And let's see, another one for coal. That one can just be just like this. Actually, let's move this to a left station. It can load on the other side. That'll be just fine. Let's leave a little extra space here because we're going to have probably a barrel return there as well. What are we going to do about sulfuric acid? We deliver water and petroleum? Might have to do that. You want to do these crazy things, Kitch? That's the kind of stuff you're going to have to deal with. All right, I think we can go ahead and commit to these. I think they'll work out fine. Let's try to use the ghost placer here. Not to be confused with the much better ghost placer, Express mod. I haven't really used mods in this series, but I'll go ahead and plug that one. It's by a viewer of the channel, and it is fantastic. If you have ever watched any of my other series, you know exactly what the mod does. It's incredible. Unlike this ghost placer, which is not Express, and that I fight with constantly. Maybe I just need to not fight. Just don't fight it. Just let it do its thing. We got nothing to prove here. All right, that will be those. That's all the stations that we need. Do we have rail? We have rail. Those guys are just being slow. Actually, you know what? Let's do a proper clearing of all this. Normally, I'm all about the forestation and beautification and things like that, but in a train station, they just kind of get in the way. I will leave that one if we can, in the interest of nature. Is that going to be enough room to get our belts in? I believe so. That'll come down right here, and that is going to curl back up. I would like you to curl back up, please. Okay, liking this. This works for me. That'll go up like that, and then we need to connect you into that. Oh, come on, man. Give me a good curve there. Okay, let's go up one. There we go. That'll work. All right, let's trim off the fat here. That's not right. Is that different? I feel like it is, even though it may not be. I feel like it is. Okay, so we've got our stations coming through here. Okay. Why will that not go? Because Ghost Placer didn't give us a good curve. Well, actually, Kitch using Ghost Placer didn't give us a good curve. Yeah, I still have a lot to learn with that, I guess. All right, so that'll be our just regular pickup station for our train. Let's go ahead and signal these. Time to wait on you if you're not going to place the track. Let's see. We can put that signal there, 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 and there. And then put an out signal there. And it looks like this block right here could probably be broken up too. And yeah, I think we're in good shape. We don't have a stack or anything. We do have 3 trains coming in here, but the wait time should be very minimal. And the trains can actually just wait in line here. I'm perfectly okay with that. The only one that could possibly affect, well, I shouldn't say possibly affect. The only one that it really will affect is going to be our passenger train, should we decide to come and visit, which we probably will, I would imagine. All right, that gets you guys all powered up. Gets all of the trees taken down. And can we get the rest of these rails? Looks like we can. All right, I think that is enough to get us started. Let's see. Did I pull up my mining book? I didn't. Do I have my mining book? That is the bigger question. Let's see. Station, mining, right there. Let's see. I do have the red spaced out. Do I have the red compact? I sure do. Let's take... Let's see, I think we've got a bigger one too, right? Yeah. This is like the most compact that I've ever cared to get a set of miners. It's not quite perfect, but there are more ways you can do it, but I don't know, there's kind of like diminishing returns on some of this stuff, I feel. And I think this one gives kind of a good balance. Basically, the miners are very, very tight together, and we use a series of underground belts to get everything powered. It's a pretty good little layout. I made this in my mining Kitch's Blueprint book episode, which I probably need to go and redo. It's been on my list of things to do now for a while. Somewhere around starting C block again. There's some inaccurate information in that series that was provided by me, and it's always bothered me. Let's see, that did not stay with us, did it? Did it at least keep our place? Of course not. Why would it? And yeah, these are probably going to be cleared out here soon. Oh, we're out of miners. Good. Can we make more? I would imagine that we could. We need iron gear wheels. Okay, and look at this. I put these the wrong way. Well, I guess it doesn't matter which way they go if you don't have any miners, right? All right, and let's see. We probably need to fill out some of these columns as well. There's no real need to, but then again, there's no real need not to. And boy, I should probably just go ahead and put this book on my bar here because it's going to be used some. All right, might as well cover as much of it as we can. I think we can sacrifice those. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4-ish lines coming in. And we have 4 inputs, and that just seems to work out swimmingly. We do have a 4-to-4 balancer, which probably take me less time just to go ahead and do it rather than to go through this nonsense, but here we go. Let's go ahead and put that down there. This won't be necessary anymore. You will go up there. You go up there. And you go over there. And it looks like we're out of stack inserters as well. Let's see. You're what I'd call a fairly robust belt as far as miners are concerned. I'm not going to call it full. I'm going to call it robust. Let's put that there. We'll take you in directly. You're kind of beefy yourself. Pull you in there. And we've got this little tiny one and this little tiny-ish one up here. I think what I would like to do, sacrifice a couple of underground belts. Bring those together, and we're out of those two. Boy, I felt prepared for this one. I really did. See, that one can stretch out. Those are unfortunately load-bearing. Are you facing the right way? You are. We'll take this one down, take it over here. And I was thinking about how that's going to balance uneven lanes and all that. Isn't a true lane balancer, but I think it'll work for what I'm wanting to accomplish. Better than nothing, as it were. Because this will balance the belts, but not the lanes. I'm not even going to get into it. We're just going to stop right there. All right. Will that stretch? No. Not at all. That will, though, and that will get all those guys going. Unfortunately, we don't have enough here to get everything set up. So let's just go ahead and set this. Let's call this pickup item equals stone. Hey, look at that. And you're going to be pickup item equals uranium ore. Hey, look at that. And you are going to be pickup item equals coal. And what was that? What else I did here? Okay, A stop. Item equals mining drill. No. What are those called? Electric mining drill? Would that work? Hey, look at that. And let's do item equals stone. Item equals coal. Item equals uranium ore. Is that clear? It looks clear to me. So okay, we need to go and restock on some items. So let's do that. Let's add, let's see, what's the closest one to the mall? Do we have one that's somewhat close? It's probably going to be oil. So let's add the station, a stop. Oh, did we not name that station? Maybe it's this one? Well, let's rename it from space. Stop. That's fluid equals crude oil. Actually, I don't like that. Item equals refinery. No. Item equals oil refinery. And I can F5 and get the actual thing, but it seems to follow the naming convention very well. Since that's an oil refinery, I'll just do oil-refinery. It seems to work out most of the times. That's probably going to bite me someday, but for right now, it is not. Oil refinery. There we go. All right, and did I get that right, by the way? I sure did. Let's add a wait condition. Just circuit condition is null. And we can head over there and just get things going. I didn't make mining drills. What do we need to make mining drills? Iron plates, gear wheels, and electronic circuits. That might be a good thing to think about doing in the mall. And do I have some inventory space? Yeah, let's just grab some of this garbage. I'm collecting a lot of wood over here. We need to set up a burner here for it soon. And let's see, car. Here's one burner for it. I got in my car to go this far. All right, what do we have? What do we have going on here? Bullets are kind of setting things up. Let's see, circuits are down here. We've got gears down here. I tell you what, normally I would try to go with some kind of nifty little setup here to make this fall into line. But I think right now I'm not going to worry about that. Simply because this mall is the next thing that's due for some deconstruction, I believe. Let's see, if we put you there, I believe that'll work. And you can grab some circuits from there, and those from there, and those from there. You make mining drills, and many of them. And I believe those stack in 50s. Is that right? Yes, 50. So let's just limit that to a couple of stacks there. What else are we missing over here? A radar, for one. That would have been nice. Let's go ahead and do that while that is getting built. I do know that we need some stack inserters. But that was something. We needed to drop off all of this garbage. Oh, we don't have enough room. So many red circuits. And probably chests, I would imagine. So let's run over here to the steel chest and grab some steel. We also needed red underground belts. That was something. And, of course, mining drills. But unfortunately, well, let's see. I wonder if that's going to do it. Might. I just said what it was I needed. Oh, red undergrounds. That's what it was. Splitters and stuff look good. All right, let's see. Discharge defense. Thanks. Let's get that. Speaking of which, let's just check. Still looking good. This over here is going to be going to speed up the need to go over there and address that. So yeah, maybe the tank wasn't premature at all. Hopefully biter clearing is going to go a little bit better this time around because let's see, add a stop, mining, all that stuff. Circuit condition, go. Oh yeah, having this train is so much better than the car. I crash it a lot less, put it that way. Oh yeah, all kinds of stuff needed over here. All right, there's tanks, the good kind. Energy shield, stronger explosives. Is there anything, nuclear fuel reprocessing? Can we do Coverex? We can, that requires purple. All those down there require purple. Okay, well, I guess we've got all the good stuff. All right, go ahead and fill in the rest of these holes. Is that everybody? Looks like it. We just need to hook that line up to this line. All right, that's gonna get stone loading. All right, and our stone problems are on the way of going away. Okay, so that outpost there, coal, going to be a very similar thing. We'll just set up some miners over here and get those going down to this station, and that should be good to go. Yeah, I think that is it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and head back to the refinery and see if we can't get some stuff that we need for that. Basically, more miners is what the name of the game is going to be. Pretty simple episode here. The outpost episodes are always fun ones. Not a lot going on. But they are a very, very important part of the team. Let's go take the coal out and get you getting solid fuel. That seems like it'll be a good decision. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where probably going to continue a little bit of outposting. I may go ahead and set up the coal one. So we can work on more interesting things like maybe an iron one or something like that. Thank you for watching. Shooting speed. Let's actually select it. There we go. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.